Rogelio Notice mentions Kate Cassidy in the lawsuit at least 63 times, right? And every time Kate Cassidy is mentioned, she's mentioned as like somebody that was there present when a lot of individuals were present with Leah. On page 14, line 40, it says, dated July 2024, Liam signed a 1 year lease of residence in Wellington, Florida. See Exhibit H. In September 2024, Kate Cassidy, girlfriend, and Baldarvada, the bodyguard, lived with Liam at Wellington address. During May through September 2024, except August, there were many local persons, including Liam Payne's medical advisors, who interacted with each of Liam, Kate Cassidy's girlfriend, and Baldarvada, the bodyguard in Wellington, Florida, and Palm Beach County. It's been a good 24 to 48 hours since this interview with Kate Cassidy, right? And I think I've kind of properly digested a bit more, have gone back, reviewed it, and just thinking about the different pieces, right? At about the 6 minute, 25-second mark, Clemmy the journalist says, I'm going to ask you a bit about Liam's drug taking and his mental health. You know, he spoke a lot about getting help and he went through various stages of sobriety as a partner that may have been very, very hard to watch. Okay, let me play that part so y'all can hear what is being said.
I'm going to ask you a little bit about Liam's drug taking and his mental health. And, you know, he spoke a lot about getting help and he went through various stages of sobriety. As a partner, that must have been very, very hard to watch someone you love self-destruct and go through hard patches. But I'm guessing you supported him as much as you can.
Yeah, I stuck with Liam through, thick and thin. And I think love is so, optimistic, and you just hope that everything will work out between, everything at the end will work out.
Did you ever foresee?
Now, this is the issue that I have, right? That, she says, I stuck with Liam through thick and thin, right? I was there. And I can't help but wonder, though, because she was well aware of, at least based on this lawsuit that Rogelio Norris is outlining, especially on page 14, line 40, that Liam's medical advisors interacted with Liam, Kate Cassidy, and Baldarvada, the bodyguard, in Florida. Kate Cassidy is mentioned in this lawsuit again 63 times. And every time she's mentioned as a witness to what was going on with Liam's life, the fact that there were medical professionals involved. But then on the other side of this, you have Kate Cassidy all over social media with drinks, drinking with Liam. So I'm trying to understand. This is the piece where Clemmy missed the mark, right? Like, what role did you play in Liam's life if you knew that the man that you love was struggling? Now, I know it's a difficult position to be in, okay? Regardless, to me, if you're sitting there having meetings with medical professionals where there's this care team and you're part of it, and I'm assuming she's part of it because she's sitting there having these conversations, did it not occur to her that it was probably best for her to also participate in that sobriety? Right? Like, you don't want to be drinking if if your significant other is drinking or whatever it may be. You want to be supportive of that. And in part, that is also sacrificing. When you decide to make a life with somebody, those are the kinds of things that you take on. A lot of people choose sit next to their partner in sobriety, right, to help them through that. And I wonder if that applied to her too, or how serious she took this role, if you are to hear what the Rogelio Norris lawsuit says. On page 15 of the Rogelio Norris lawsuit, it says, defendant Jeff and Kate Cassidy girlfriend care status with Liam. On line 50, during September to October 2024 time period, Kate Cassidy girlfriend lived with Liam in Wellington, Florida, and lived with Liam in Argentina at Hotel 1 and Hotel 2 rental until she wanted to go home from Argentina and depart. Kate Cassidy girlfriend had the capacity, opportunity, and superior knowledge of Liam's personal activities to assist and to meet Liam's needs. On information and belief, in October 2024, defendant Jeff took no action to provide medical care to Liam and or to make certain that Liam was not left alone. Well, how was he supposed to take action when you, Rogelio Nordes, are there with Liam? That was your role and Kate Cassidy's role if you guys agreed to be a support to Liam. Like, here's the deal. She had no problem being the girlfriend and being supported by him, at least on social media and allegedly what articles have been putting out there. I'm going to read a tweet from somebody on Twitter by the name of Mama Monstro Podcast. Kate Cassidy already has a cult in Spain that's trying to gaslight people. We all saw the videos that she forced him to be in when he didn't want to. We saw the videos of her drinking in front of him. She abandoned him, so she doesn't deserve peace until she talks. Now, there is, I guess, an official statement from Kate Cassidy Spain, and this was shared in this thread of on Twitter. Dear followers, we want to talk to you about something that has been circulating on social networks and has caused a lot of discomfort. Over the past few days, we've seen too much speculation about Kate Cassidy, her relationship with Liam, and the videos she took with him. It's time to put an end to the baseless judgments and get some things straight. First of all, Liam deserves to rest in peace, and his memory must be respected. No one outside their circle really knows what happened or what's been going on in their life. Speculation only serves to do more damage to an already tragic situation. Let Liam rest in peace and his family and friends handle the pain in their own way. As for Kate, she's not to blame for Liam's death, and it's important that we all get this clear. The videos Kate recorded are not a crime or something that should be prosecuted. Those videos were just memories between two people who loved each other and shared happy moments, just like anyone else recorded moments with their partner. Kate wanted to have memories of the happy moments she lived with Liam. Liam was happy to do it, or if he wasn't, he never would have done it. Stop treating those intimate moments as something negative. They were part of your relationship, a reflection of your love and your shared happiness. It's important that we respect Kate's privacy and that she stop being the subject of senseless judgments and that she can heal. She deserves the same respect and space as anyone else going through a personal tragedy. Finally, we ask everyone to stop trying to become detectives and allow justice and those who are truly trained to handle this situation. Kate needs peace. Liam deserves peace. And we should all strive to be more respectful and human. Thank you all for your understanding and for supporting the privacy and well being of those who truly need it. With love at katecassidy.spain. So I guess this is like a little Kate Cassidy fan base. And people have responded, they have really taken upon themselves to say, like, no, something's not right about this situation. We have to consider that this gold digger statement didn't just come out of anywhere. I mean, even in Rogelio Notis's own lawsuit, there are outlines of what role Kate Cassidy played here, knowing that her boyfriend, who she wanted to build a future with, was struggling. Like, what role did she play? I want to direct you to Rogelio Notis's lawsuit again. All right, specifically on page 16, line 55, where Rogelio Norte says, Liam directed at all relevant times that the payment of a monthly allowance and financial expenses to Kate Cassidy, girlfriend. Now, somebody said in my comments, is it possible that maybe Kate was given a monthly expense allowance to pay bills? I don't know, potentially, y'all. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but it's possible. But this, branding of a gold digger didn't just come out of anywhere. Rogelio Notes on line 63 says Kate Cassidy, girlfriend, had superior knowledge of Liam's activities during this October 2024 period of time. So if you are to believe anything that Rogelio Notes says, because Clemmy didn't ask questions about Rogelio Notes, right? But she was well aware that there were some struggles per what this interview is saying, right? That Liam had some struggle. Here, Rogelio Notice is saying that Kate had superior knowledge. So, did Kate know about the two prostitutes? What did Kate know about the situation? Especially because she says, I had stuck with him through thick and thin. And this is how I feel. Like, what role did you play in here? And I think that's the thing. And it's not to find fault, it's just to find transparency. People tend to confuse those two. You're not looking for faults at this point, right? Like, what can be done, right? I think a lot of us are just looking for transparency. And so even this interview is just so in my opinion off, because Clemmy over here, let me play this part.
Out between, everything at the end will work out.
Did you ever foresee him dying young?
Did you ever foresee him dying young?
Because I think he spoke saying he thought maybe he would die young or something.
No.
And then she says, I think he spoke that he would die young. Why would Kate Cassidy foresee him dying young? Like, is she asking, well, did he ever talk to you about dying young? Huh? Because it's just an inappropriate statement or question to ask. What I understand from Rogelio Notice's lawsuit is that Kate Cassidy had a lot of knowledge about what was going on with Liam Payne. The question then becomes, if she's part of this care team, did she have the same level of responsibility? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Just a quick little video after digesting this interview. Just had a lot of thoughts. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.